This is Lenny Does IT, and today I'm going to show you a tool that I've used throughout my career called Angry IP Scanner. Now, what you use this particularly for is instances where you want to get an idea of what's on the network um, without using something like Nmap or ZenMap. So what you do is head over to like angryip.org, and you can download it for free. It allows you to look up by range from an IP address, an IP range, or from a file full of IPs. You can export it into different formats. There is a command line interface if that's something you want to use. And you can also add, different ports as well, so you don't have to just look for HTTP and HTTPS. It works on Windows, Mac, and Linux. So after you've downloaded it, go ahead and launch it. I have it open here. We'll ask for you to update if you like. I'm going to go ahead and stay on 3.8.2 for this instance, but let me just give you a quick overview. So here's where you can export your results. So you can select some of your results in the export, or you can export everything. You can rescan or delete certain IPs out of your range. You can look at different plugins, command line usage, etc. However, this little gear right here is what I wanted to focus on, which is ports. So right now, the port selection will show you HTTP, HTTPS, and then 8080. Now, if you wanted to add in like SSH, for instance, you could add in 22. Anything you're looking for, particularly on that network. If you're looking for a device that is running on a particular port, this is where you would add it. And actually, there's no space there. All right. Some other options. This will also is another, this is actually another important section right here, the fetchers. So, by default, you don't get the MAC vendor or MAC address. I went ahead and added them, but you can have time to live, NetBIOS information, packet loss. But for this instance, I'm going to leave the MAC address. Actually, I'm going to take out the MAC address. I'm going to leave in the MAC vendor, and then let's add in packet loss. So we'll press OK, and I'm going to go ahead and do the 1.0. I'm going to do the first 0 to 64. And it's coming from my host. That's my host name. And you can actually select the interface that you want to do this on. So for instance, I'm going to be doing this on my wireless network adapter. So the killer Wi-Fi AC. So go ahead and select that. And then right here, you get your CIDR notation for the network you want to do. So a /24 would be all 255, but in this case, we're gonna shrink this down to 64. And then you hit start. What it's gonna do is go through every single one of these IPs. It's gonna determine the host name, the milliseconds it takes to ping it, the MAC vendor, which is very handy, as well as the ports that are open. So there, in just 14.31 seconds, I was able to scan that many hosts. Now we can sort them, sort by ping, and it found 3 of them. 0% packet loss. With my Pi-hole instance I have running, it showed that it SSHs up as well as the web interface on port 80. This is, my Synology. It's running on HTTP and HTTPS. So if I wanted to go and lock this down and take down HTTP, I could. And then the rest of them showing down. So this has been Lenny Does IT, and thank you for watching.